much just want to play the next mission again, so.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom
This is
of
gonna be the
Erusea has declared
series.
war on the Osean Federation. As
Because
soon
nobody
as the
says
news
anything,
broke out,
so.
enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this
Sorry about
violent
that.
attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on. I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Usea, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusea,
Oh crap, I
on the
shouldn't skip
continent
that
of
first
Usea, the
cutscene if
space
we were gonna do
elevator
a
has
whole
been under
series.
construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They
By
have
the way, this
ordered
is on
all its
normal
armed
difficulty.
forces, including Asian
Because I've already
peacekeepers,
beat it
to
on
mobilize
easy,
and
so I'm
make the
gonna beat it on
necessary
every single
preparations to
difficulty.
launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen,
I
our
just want to know,
country is
look at
officially at
Erusea.
war.
See
Stay
how
tuned
tiny
for
it
further
is?
updates.
Why would they attack
Breaking
Osea?
news
We're
from
like
ENN.
8 of them.
Osea launched an
ENN.
attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Usea was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usea, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusea, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusea went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusea didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
I just... Yeah, but you attacked first. I'm just saying, if you're a princess, you kind of know what's going on.
Found guilty and stuffed into a cargo ship.
I'm just saying, I mean, she knew what was happening, and she tried to act like the
mothballed planes I told you about
before? The hurt one.
They were loaded on the ship too.
So, I mean, like, she already said that we started this and bombed their civilians, so B-52s, just take care of it.
That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Yuzian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
Since I skipped that first one, here's a little recap. Basically, her grandfather or whatever, like you heard, fought in the First War. So her grandfather and his old war buddies built that plane that got shot down. Okay, you pretty much know everything.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Osean Federation and all countries on the Yuzian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Grays Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
I know I've already done all this, but I don't really remember what we're fighting, so... What is sky, cloud cover, broken... Oh, wait a second, I think I do. Well, I know it's recommended for this, which is an F-16, which, don't get me wrong, I love this F-16, but, you know, this thing just does a whole lot better.
Squadron, Zordy, ASAP.
Ah, the F-15 Strike Eagle. Oh my gosh. It's early. I like broadcasting. It just kind of, I don't have to worry about anything. It just kind of straight up goes.
Rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy
Yeah, I'm gonna get up a little bit because the clusters work better.
No harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
Oops.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Locked. Page 2.
Oh, well, that happened. Let's just pretend that didn't happen, okay?
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
Crap. I don't know what to do.
Target has been destroyed.
Alright, this would totally not work, but you know what, let's just go sideways. I should probably try to slow down, but you know, that would be easy, you know what I mean?
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle!
Yeah, let's not get the fighters out here. I seriously need to slow down and get high, but you know,
3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion.
there's a lot of cloud coverage, so I can't get too high.
Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
We'll come. Here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars. Okay, let's go.
2 targets remaining.
Those bastards. That radar was just about to go online. Push the planet too fast. The base was too far from Allied territory.
Alright, let's keep doing
Clouds
this.
don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes
Okay.
lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
There's the radar vehicle. I'm gonna slow down once I get up here. Good thing cluster bomb away. Just like that.
Trigger, there's one
Oh
more to go.
yeah.
You're being locked onto.
Funny.
Golem 2, you can't go after every target.
That'll be the first.
There's an enemy on your tail.
There we go. Let's try to see. Oh yeah.
That was the last. Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission.
Want to see what happens when cluster bombs mixed with oil tankers or oil or gas? I don't even know what these are. Fuel. Let's just say that. Oh god. Okay, sorry. Did not know I was going down.
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicle. Launch manuals. Redo the setup. Launch your manuals in a language we can understand. Box 2.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
Careful, the enemy has a lock. Page 2, Fox 2.
How the hell is the enemy able to hit it so accurately when it's camouflaged?
Missile hit.
That C-17 is not getting out of here. I'm telling you right now.
Evade. Do it now. Golem 1, Box 2.
Right there.
Keep your mind focused. Enemy transport destroyed. There's more.
Alright, I'm gonna speed up and just See what the C-17 is doing.
Protect the radar vehicles! Return fire! All transports have been destroyed, but what were they carrying?
5 targets remaining.
Box 2.
4 targets remaining.
I'm spiked. Evading. Attack missed. I'm in his blind spot. He's mine. Missile. Breaking.
Target destroyed.
On his tail.
Golem 2, Fox 2.
Yeah.
Missile. Evade. Evade.
Locked.
Let's see what a missile does to an APC.
Missile launched.
I'm glued to this one. Good work, Trigger. The enemy's a lovely pile of scrap.
Just a MiG.
Watch out. The enemy has a lock on you.
Going for Box 2. Wait, so you want us to take down the enemy without damaging any public facilities? That's gonna be a circus.
3 targets remaining.
Enemy missile detected. Evading. I'm iced up.
Fox 2.
They decided. Enemy's airstrikes are flawless. We're done for.
That's a miss.
Missile away.
Box 2. H2, you're targeted. Box 2.
H2. Locked.
That radar was just about to go online. Didn't get that.
Why are you still saying that? I destroyed your radar like 5 minutes ago.
Missile fired. Evading. I'm glued to this one. Launch preparations complete. Levels are free. Whenever you're ready. Stand clear, 15 meters. UAVs ready to launch. Away.
No, not away. Ah, it's just 5.
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be drones. Well spotted, clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
Missile.
Golem 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out. Golem 3, doesn't matter. He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it. Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning. Don't try to read their movements.
Missile launched.
Watch your tail, enemy behind you!
Missile did not connect. The enemy has a lock on you, H2.
Golem Squadron, surround them!
Behind target and ready to attack.
Missile coming! Break! Break!
That's a miss. Crap. The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds, the ice will melt. He escaped into the clouds!
Enemy behind you.
I'm glued to this one. Missile evaded! Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah. Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
Golem 2, the enemy's reading you.
H2, missile launch.
I've maneuvered behind the enemy.
Missile did not connect.
Shit. I got an enemy in front of me and behind me.
There we go. Alright, sorry about that.
Mage 2, missile in the air. Caution, hostile has a radar lock.
Alright, well now that I have both hands on, I can probably do it a lot better.
Feels like I'm riding a railroad strap here.
Sure, so I need some sassums.
Hostile on your back, watch out. I've maneuvered behind the enemy. Box 2. Caution, hostile has a radar lock.
H2, missile launch.
I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
You're doing good. Just 2 more.
Okay. Raise up. Now we have this jump on this dude.
One to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
Alright, this will probably... Oh, nope, I'm not firing. Hang on. It's changed. It's changing again.
H2, locked.
No.
Attack missed.
Stall warning.
Clouds are screwing up the accuracy.
That's why he went in.
Fox 2. Fox 2. Don't ice up in there.
Got him.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
Look how
But,
good this thing
any
looks
aircraft
like.
shot down could land in civilian territory.
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
Well, I call that pretty successful. Alright, so that's just gonna do it for today. I just want to do 2. I'll probably get on Xbox, or I might do more of this, do some Assassin's Creed, maybe some Overwatch, I don't know. I really don't know. I might even do a Horizon Zero Dawn thing, or there's some games I haven't even played that I have, or maybe another. Oh, I might do BioShock. Anyways, I have lots of plans. I'm just gonna stick to PlayStation, because Xbox is a whole lot of work. I might do like a Ghost Recon Predator type thing. Not like the Predator mission, but like the Ghost War. But yeah, that does it for today. This was part 2, again, on normal, and that was an F-15 Strike Eagle. Well, I guess if anybody's watching, see you.